Hey, everybody, welcome back to Winnemac Hockey. Carolina fans, it is time to get pumped for this season because you guys had a heck of a season last year, and the success is only going to continue because you guys went out and acquired Brent Burns and Max Pacioretty. Jake, how are these two guys and other acquisitions going to fit into this team?
So those are some veteran ads. This is a team, they want some poise. They want a team that can get it done late in the season. They make the playoffs every year. They don't care anymore. They want a team that can win in the postseason. And I think the fans want that too. So Brent Burns, veteran defender, he can bury the puck. He can move the puck. He's a playmaking defender. And Max Pacioretty, very responsible forward. He can play both ways. And I think that he can really teach some of their young guys, like Aho, already a great player. He's going to learn a lot from Pacioretty. Svetch can also learn a lot from Pacioretty. Those two guys are the future of this team. They're the present of this team. And I just think they're putting some really good pieces together. Not to mention, they added another veteran in Paul Stastny. So
Mhm.
he's kind of a journeyman at this point, and he continues getting good contracts because he's just a good player. He proves that no matter where he goes, he can fit in, he can play his role. And I think that's exactly what Carolina was looking for.
Yeah, and speaking of Pacioretty, some fans might be like, well, wait, isn't he injured? He is technically injured, but he will get some playing time this season, Jake. Unless, do you think they pull the LTIR move and try to acquire someone else in the meantime?
At this point, the GMs have gotten together. They've decided, you know what, we are fine with this loophole existing. And I could see Carolina being a team that says, if you're not going to patch it, well, let's use it. Play Pacioretty on LTIR, or don't play him on LTIR the whole season. Pull a Kucherov, and then you can use that cap space to acquire someone else. And then you get a fully rested Pacioretty for the playoffs. And I think that would work out really well for them.
Absolutely. And let's take a second to acknowledge the goaltending tandem that was honestly kind of at this point last year, people were not too excited about Anderson being the starting goaltender for the Hurricanes. It was a big question mark. And man, did he really prove everybody wrong. He played so well, unfortunately, had some injury issues. And then Antti Ranta comes in, and people are like, man, this isn't good. And then he played well for them. So kudos to the goalie coaching over there in Carolina. Those two guys are going to lock it down this season. And if one of them goes down, we've seen the other, pick up the slack and really keep them in the winning column for sure. So, Jake, on that note, what else should the Carolina Hurricane fan base be excited for?
Yeah, so you mentioned some of that goaltending. I think that the whole defensive system that they have going, that's set in place by Rod the Bod Brindamore, is incredible. They have Jacob Slavin, who is incredible, top three defender in the league, if you ask me. Underrated, probably the best defensive defenseman in the entire league. And so if anyone gets around him, you've got to look to Freddie Anderson, who is a really good goalie, probably underrated at this stage of his career. Sort of got ran out of Toronto, but ran right to Carolina, where he's just picked up a new spark to his career. When he went down, Antti Ranta was ready to pick up the pace, and so they're just very solid in their own end. And other than that, off, off and on the ice news is they're changing their jersey. So the storm warning flag is gonna be their main home jersey. That is one of the best jerseys in the league. I'd have it in my top three. And I think there's going to be a lot of Brent Burns Storm Warning Flag jerseys, a lot of Max Pacioretty jerseys, and then you're going to have the classics like Svechnikov and Aho who are going to be in those jerseys now. And I think fans are going to love that as well.
Absolutely. When they started wearing them in the playoffs, I kind of thought to myself that, hey, this is a little odd. They're wearing their alts. Well, it all makes sense now. They're going to be the home jerseys.
And
So
for good reason.
absolutely, those jerseys are absolutely killer. Hey, Carolina fans, let us know in the comments below why you're excited for this season and also comment which Carolina jersey I should buy because I'm having issues figuring out which player I want to go with. But I really want a Storm Surge jersey. So drop a comment. Let me know who I should get a jersey for. And on that note, thanks for tuning in to Winnemac Hockey. We'll see you next time.